Hey detectives, welcome to the crew. I'm Sealor Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Disco Elysium. In the last episode, we spent a lot of time poking around this corpse, investigating it. We contacted Dispatch, found out we lost our gun as well, and they are not impressed. And we're now going to try to get the corpse down.
He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Alright, how do we get him
Are you
down?
sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
He stops to think, then checks his notes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, actually. Do we have a plan?
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
We could saw the branch?
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, well, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Anybody else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Can't the boys from processing take care of this?
No.
Oh,
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes. Processing is a wrecking crew. They know how to commission off items and how to work the incinerator in the morgue.
I see.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
We ask for help from the harbor?
I was really hoping we would.
I mean, they murdered
The
him,
Union
but
appear to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
okay, yeah.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Could we shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
With the buckle holds the belt together?
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Well, take the shot, Kim. What's the worst that could
I'll blow
happen?
his head off.
That is the risk, yeah.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel.
What's the
separates
state of
scouring
technology
stick,
here?
And gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Why do guns have to be loaded like this still? But we have radio and telephones. I bet telephones are rare. But if we have radio and telephones, we should really have, like, bolt-action pistols and revolvers, which don't have to be loaded with, like, this sort of I mean, we should have self-contained bullets by now, I think. Maybe not.
Securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 armistice.
It certainly shouldn't be muzzle loading.
Ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world.
I see.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Seem to have missed, Kim.
"A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow Stess was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight."
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit
Why are
it
they yelling
easy,
at it?
but then
Seem
Kuno's
like
not fucking
finish or
handicapped, is he?
something. It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Clad.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that. I have to say,
No.
it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Can I try?
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
He pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistol
Go
out.
ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
The piece shines in his outstretched hand.
They only have one gun.
Shut up,
This is
Kunos.
the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
That's probably true.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana pointer. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
42%? That's not too great.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sink up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
I guess we try it. Oh, I just shot the body. That's not good.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest.
How did I
Bits
miss by
of
that
ribcage
much?
protrude from
Wasn't I
the
aiming for
skin.
this?
No
Or was
blood,
I aiming for this?
Only a murky
Either way, how the
sludge
hell did I...
dripping
That's a
down his
bad
belly.
miss for like
The
2
sudden
feet.
stink makes your eyes water.
Sorry, Kim, I might have,
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
Ask for another shot. You'll get it with the next one. The goddamn light reflected off some window. Surely.
Can I just take another shot, Kim?
The cadaver is already compromised bad enough. We don't have to make it worse.
It came out wrong. You made it sound like you're some sort of...
Let's just accept
looking for
defeat
a-
on this
Feels
one.
like shit, man. How did this happen? Hit him straight in the chest. How horrible. You're so
Let's
sorry.
start crying now.
It feels dry. Nothing comes out of you as you stretch and bend your face into a crying shape. You're too furious to cry.
Let's try hard.
The lieutenant watches you jerk some tears. Your shoulders
This is
shaking.
just
and
sad.
your
What the
eyes
hell are we doing?
dry. The gun begins to slip from your fingers.
My god. Our morale is not doing too great.
You malolta. Can't even cry.
The lieutenant gently picks his gun from your hand and holsters it.
We still need to get him down somehow.
His tone's growing tired now. The stench makes him turn away from the corpse.
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
Is that dangerous?
To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves.
Hello, Hated Hollow. Good morning.
Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
Jesus. Okay. Who's Everard Clare?
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
These kids suck. Okay. How do we get to the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
Alright, let's get to it. Well. Oh, this is not the way out. This is the way out. Well. Probably pretty close, but I'll be here a little while longer. What do I even have? What's the new thing? Oh, yes. Photo of tattoos. Do I
An
interact with
intricate
this?
web of blue lines stretches across the pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar. For you to discover, you've gotten as someone who knows about history could tell you.
Okay, I need to find someone who knows about history for this. And then, what else? I have way too many of these quests now. Find the collar, get money, find my badge, find my gun. I could ask Kuno more, but he hates me, so... We should run this serial number. We should, ask Kim about the case. And we should go to the harbor. Okay, let's start by asking Kim to brief us on the case, since
Yes.
we've forgotten that. So Kim, I think you should know that I cannot currently remember anything at all.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I need to repeat this. There was heavy drinking involved. I do not remember anything.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
There's just this minor issue that I'm completely lacking in even basic information about the very organization that we belong to, or anything else whatsoever.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Okay, let it be.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay,
The
alright,
moment
forget it,
passes.
forget it.
The
Tell me about
lieutenant glances at
the-
the sports watch on his wrist.
Tell me about the case, Kim.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything whatsoever.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
A briefing, yes, that sounds great.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Right. Anonymous.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay. Do we know who the victim is?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Right. We don't know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Okay, why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Right. So just to be clear, just so we're all on the same page, our job is to find the killer?
That's right.
Okay, great. We're doing great. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
No, it was clearly a lynching, but...
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay, so it's not mysterious, but is it sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was a...
Are you sure there's not some kind of sex angle we should be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
Fantastic.
The wary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Wow, can't believe you'd be sarcastic to me, Kim.
Extremely.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Fair enough. Okay, why are we on the same
I'm
case?
afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
Well, what I'm in on is retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off?
It's just stupidity.
Kind of stupidity.
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so we're struggling over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
Ah, so that would explain why they sent me, their worst guy, to this case.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary, somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are two columns. One says, cases solved. The other, confirmed kills.
Wonder what it says about me that I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move. Yeah, probably the most
It's
safe.
all part of the master plan, you see.
Is it? Let's see here. I don't think I was sent to teach him a lesson in style. Or to outperform him. They obviously think I'm a laughingstock. So, we're just gonna leave this unspecified.
The silence carries.
Okay. What's so special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
I thought you had 104 solved cases.
Well, technically. The official record keeper has been known to double count murder-suicides.
I see.
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate precinct stats.
So, you're still a pretty good cop, right?
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had to. My fellow officers, the sergeants in particular, would have made this scene into a circus.
Well, I'm glad we got the functional guy. So you volunteered to
Yes.
spoil it.
I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
He does appear pleased with this. Alright, enough of that.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
I'm not likely to win. I could try to pass this.
Look at you.
Oh, look at that.
It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
That was my thought. That makes more sense than anything else.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, is there a possibility that my precinct maybe sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up? Like as a joke?
I've considered it.
Ah, so it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that? It seems pretty likely.
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer...
Slightly speculative, but... seems likely. So you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Okay. Well, am I a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through.
Okay.
We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
Fair
So
enough.
no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Okay. You seem to be following me, Kim.
Excuse me?
Just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial
The
observation.
Jamrock
In
Shuffle?
the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
Are we all drunk?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Okay. This is a little fourth wall breaking. I like it.
Yes, but containers contain things, shiny things. They're interesting.
That's so racist. I don't prioritize
I'm
containers.
sure you don't. It's just a stupid interdepartmental thing. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Alright, let's go. So let's see. Oh, I got a level up. Let us level up. Let's see. This is maxed out, and it's not good, but, composure, lockpicking, reaction time, perception and hand-eye coordination seem handy. Maybe let's just play to our strengths, eh? Like, visual calculus. Okay, what do I have here? End of day debrief after 2200. Okay. We don't actually have very long to figure out how to pay for these damages. Okay, let's, I guess we run the number and we talk to the kid. And then we have to figure out how to get to the harbor. Somebody around here have a map? I don't have a map. No, I haven't.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a
Pretty much
radio
blind into
microphone,
this.
a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Yes, could you run a serial number from a pair of armored boots for me?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
E50-100 1000, make and model, Fairweather T500 VE.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isoleri law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
Alright. Let's push the save button. I didn't do that before.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Fellatio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
Kim! I can't believe you!
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted the prime line, right?
Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Oh, is that what it was called?
He's trying hard to act surprised.
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
No, I'll leave it alone.
Nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's focus on the important things.
He pats the motor carriage.
This is Precinct 57.
Nope,
Can
that's all.
57th, over.
In the cabin, you see
Alright.
as
Okay, so we did that. That we have to call back in a day for. So I think, well, we should talk to the kid once more, although he is absolute dick, but we should talk to the kid real quick, and then I guess we should find the harbor. I don't remember which way it was, but I can ask the gardener. Still throwing rocks, huh, kid? Don't you get bored?
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it?
Yeah, where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
Bro, it's really expensive. Why don't you? How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man.
He is a product of his environment, it's true. He's still a dick.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Bro, you threw armor worth 4 years' wages away? What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kick-off on the imaginary helmet. Well, you're like 10, of course it was too big.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea.
Oh,
Rugby
no,
style.
my God.
That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea, Kuno?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock in boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about
Rugby
cows.
style. Cows? What
So
are you talking about
he's the one
cows?
you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
You rugby kicked it into the ocean. It's not your armor, mate.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Yeah, why are you telling me this, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
No, he's got it in for that guy, but whatever.
Fuck
Where's
are you
this?
talking about? What is this contusion shit?
Grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
No, Kuno, a contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Alright, on help,
You're
Kuno.
testing Kuno's...
I'm sure I am. Do I have any other...
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
Climb that ladder much?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say the ladder is unclimbable.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Alright, people aren't using the ladder. Got it.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
What's in the greenhouse?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
The gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
Well, you mean the young woman sitting down by whirling in rags?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
That sounds right, yeah. He looks you in the eyes and nods as if
Yeah,
agreeing with himself.
What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March? Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds.
Sure, I'll ask her about it.
It seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
That's not gonna work. Okay,
Kuno
let's get
doesn't
out of here.
fucking care.
I know you don't care, Kuno. Oh, running again? What is this? Generator or something? Letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending.
This trash container
Oh, it's
is
just a
locked.
garbage can.
The
I see.
sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash
Well,
container.
it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Oh no, I've been called out by the game. How do we get the lock
We
on
could
this
try
container
using a
open?
pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage,
Or?
or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Okay. I can talk to him about that, sure. You have anything separate to say from
Kuno, the
Kuno?
pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
No.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask
I'm
questions.
going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
Probably.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me. Why don't you puke at the corpse?
Stay away from me, pig.
Alright, they don't want to talk anymore. There's a door over here, but let's find the harbor first. Thanks for watching, detectives. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribing. And have a nice day, detectives. This is Sea Lord Jenda, signing off.